Good morning, YouTube. Hey now, hey. Alright. I did want to jump on this live here, or this video here, because of all the lives and Instagram and posts I did see. And I figured that since my page is about anything, anything. It could be about current events, past events, previous, and you know what I'm talking about. Any kind of events. And right now in the dancehall world, there is an event that's happening right now. In the dancehall social media world, and everybody had talked about it. So the event, what I'm talking about right now is the spice thing. So I figured, you know what, I have an opinion. I watch everybody Instagram posts and video and vlog and opinions, and you know what, I need to give my opinion too. Why not? These are big things in the dancehall social media community. So if you're not aware, what's happening is it's been bubbling up for about 2 weeks now, with an entertainer, amazing entertainer, mind you. Yeah man, she break enough dancehall ceilings. We have to give it to her the same way how we'll give it to, you know, Lady Sharon and all them people, and Lady Sa and Maka Diamond, and Petra and Shensia, who, by the way, she had the next one who I got boss. But that's the music business. You know, everybody hot for a minute, and then, you know, it's time for the next person. People can't expect people to stay up there all forever. But anyways, so right now, the pepper is spice. Yeah man, she's doing her thing. I'm a fan. I've been a fan of hers in dancehall before anything, years. She says she in the business 20 years. She says she bust 2014. I remember that bus because I was like, yeah man, she could bust now, But I would like to say like 2006, roughly. I started being a fan with the Fight Over a Gal tune. And then, you know, that song piqued my interest in then, because she was at the time the only dancehall female artist that I could relate to. That's why, and if you know me, I love my music. So music always, any music I attach to is attached to an event in my life. So when that song came out, it was a Trollwood song. So yeah man, I did a Trollwood them time there. But anyways, so yeah, I used to love Mieti Tune. But anyways, so yeah, so seeing her bus as a fan, because I've been following her as a fan, you know what, it made me proud. I'm like, yeah man, yes, Monsieur. You don't get it twisted. I don't know none of the struggles what she go through other than what she has told her fans in interviews and social media and all that stuff. So don't get it twisted. I don't know. Me just know about the top end, the shiny end. So yeah, I'm happy for her. But of course, with fame always comes problems. And because of social media, we are able to see the problems. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday I had a headache. Like, I was into it, don't get it twisted, but yo, me, it did a hurt. It did a hurt. Remember me tell you. Anyways, so let me give you a backstrip. So Spice Bus now. She's part of the Love and Hip Hop franchise, more specifically Atlanta. So, for those of you who are not familiar with dancehall and are familiar with the urban stuff, then Love and Hip Hop, you know, the Love and Hip Hop New York, Atlanta, Miami, Hollywood, and all that other good stuff. So she made it on there. Um, and at them the time the problem then start. So the puzzle right now is she had this spiritual advisor. And the spiritual advisor wanted to do music. I have an issue with this and I have to talk on it. Because all this, and he said it, was, oh, she never did help me, she never did help nobody. If you're a spiritual advisor, help yourself. Or sorry, Spice called him a spiritual, right? But I'm a reader man, I'm a obi man. You know, deal with all them foolishness, you know? The sorcery, the science. So if you're that person, say I'm watching his videos and he's online saying right now I'm book out, everybody want him to read for him, and how him have money, and how I'm Ray, and blah blah blah, and you know, then why are you vexed that Spice whatever didn't do anything for you according to you? Then you're not read a man. Read yourself, man. Put yourself on top, man. Like, duh. Anyways, so he used to be around with all the mix-up and Ray, and so him put out the business like a gal. You know, I can't stand men that chat. Leave that for we. That's a we business. That's a fewer business. That's what we women do. We're hens. We sit down and chat. But the men them go out to work and do the hard work and be a man. You know, Fina? Mix up, man. Anyways, so this reader man started calling out of the business. Call everybody name. Now, Spice is the international queen of dancehall, in my opinion. And the reason why I say that is because, yeah man, enough female artists out there, you know, enough. From back in the days, from the 70s, as far as I can remember back. You know, like all the ladies. The biggest one that I guess I grew in that generation was Lierisa. For me, in my lifetime, she is the original dancehall queen. She turned Christian now, and like I said, there's a lot of other artists, female Jamaican artists that came out and did their thing. You know what I mean? Petra, Maca Diamond when she was Lady Mackerel. There is enough. So, you know, in the music business, not that I know it in detail, but I love music, so I watch it, I follow it. People can't stay on top forever. You know what I mean? Somebody else has to bust. It's the music business. If we did have one person that was sitting up there, then we wouldn't have exposure to anybody else. Like, for example, right now, Shensia, a boss, the please. And she was another one that I kind of seen crawl. I wasn't a big fan, but I liked a lot of her songs. She creep. I know she get up and stand up and stabilize herself now and in the industry, and she do her thing. I predict she's gonna be the next queen of dancehall internationally, and I'm not taking nothing away from her, but she's got a good management team behind her, and she signed to a good label. So the money's there to promote her, to sell her, to market her. You see, Spice now, Spice do everything on her own. So I want the people them a chat and I say how she backbite and she kick down and she step over and bro, that's part of the game. Like, by all means necessary, Brethren, you have to do what you do for you. So all those people that are talking all those foolishness, like, what? Like, people are talking like her and them were friends from way back then. Brethren, she know you through the industry. You and her are not friend. Yeah, you might have been cordial, but she's in that industry for her. So, because I've watched a few interviews and I like Lady, I was about to call her Lady Mackerel. I'm aging myself out. I like Maca Diamond, but I didn't like that comment. Like, bro, do your thing, man. That's why I'll rate Pam, because Pam is her sister, Pampade. Pampade is her sister, and everybody I try to say Pam this, Pam she should have do this, she should have do that, and Pampade said nah, because all when Spice I eat lobster and me I eat tin mackerel, the two of we belly still full. And when she said that, it's true, like for real. You can eat lobster and I can eat tin mackerel, but at the end of the day, both our bellies are full. Like, you get what I mean? And you have to, guys, people have to understand now is Spice has been in the business, and again, I'm not speaking like I know her. I'm a fan. I've watched a lot of interviews. I've watched a lot. I follow her on Instagram, damn it. Like, you know what I mean? So you see all these things. Spice has been in the business for about 20 years. She just was in 2014. Internationally. Even in dancehall. Like, dancehall, she was just like, you know, like every other female who have to fight in the business. You know what I mean? So she put in some hard work, Gretchen. Like, what? And she did it all on her own. She didn't have like a management that was sinking money into her. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of stuff she financed herself. You get what I mean? But that's the problem I have with our community. This crab in a barrel mentality. And for those of you who don't know what I mean by that, if you've ever seen a basket full of crabs and just watch it, and if you've never seen it on YouTube, and you'll see it. Crabs, when they're coming out the basket, them a crawl over each other and pull each other down, forget out. That's a crab in a barrel mentality, and that's the problem that my black community has, where we have some people in our community that don't like to see people rise up, that don't like to see people do good in their life. And when they see somebody up there and they can ask you to do something for them 1,000,000 times, and you see the 1,000,001 time that you say no, you don't do nothing for them. Oh God, you're bad, you're wicked, you show off, look how you do this, and you can't, no, you're here and you can't do this for me, and that bullshit mentality, you know what I mean? Sorry for swearing. But that crappy mentality, and it's prominent in the black community. I'm not just going to give it to Jamaicans. I'm going to give it really to most West Indians, all islands. Now, this is my opinion. So yeah, so get back to Spice now. So Spice now she boss. And her spiritual advisor, the Reader Blood Clot man, decided that he wanted to do, from what I've seen, and that he wanted her to do something for him, and she didn't do it. So the man just lick out. And according to her dancers, because all the dancers now are lick out. No more Team Spice dancers that don't know. And I'll tell you why I will give Spice fault in this. But anyways, so he went online and let out all sorts of bullshit secrets about her and her dance at them, and one of our dance at them did I sleep with her baby father, and she not paid them, and she not do this and she not do that, and now she go out with your man for him bring up everybody in at this. Him bring in ladies, him bring in baby Sham. Remember, baby Sham's baby mother is the rapper Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown and Spice, them a good friend, them like sister. And Baby Sham and Foxy Brown had a baby 2-3 years ago. And if I stand corrected, Spice is the little girl's godmother. So go back now. That was just a little forward. Going back now, so the baby man called Baby Sham name say Spice's son doesn't belong to her baby father, it belongs to Baby Sham. So see it there? That can cause problem between people. Bring up Maca Diamond and some Obia white jacket, and bring in the dancer them, and the man just call out all people name, which I think is a pussy move, because like Bratchet, it's obvious you're trying to flop her career because you didn't get your own way. Anyway, so now that caused a whole bunch of commotion, because now a dancehall selector named Richie Spice now, he's good friends with Spice, so everybody online was like, well, what Richie have to say? How come Richie not say nothing? And Hosted and Kofat. Sorry, I'm just looking out my window because behind the camera is my bedroom window, and I just heard something, so I was just looking out. I fast. Anyways, so yeah, so Richie Spice came online, and then it just was like a snowball effect that this little reader man stopped and just stand up at the top of the hill and just watch it roll, man. I watch it roll, and I watch the confusion. That's not cool. Anyway, so now Richie Spice, called Spice, must have came out and was like talking to things, like the stuff that he released, because him all get bold and I say, if she won't respond, if she brief, she will respond. But you see, if she don't respond, it's alright. But you see, if she respond, how am I gonna let out the things them and whatever. I would react the same way with Spice too. I would go on the line and tell him about him clock and correct things. So all the stuff that, okay, so he let out the business about the dancers. Then one of the dancers it's her I feel it for. Because Spice's baby father is a dirt dog. dirty, and I believe her. And the reason why I'm saying I believe her and I stand firm behind it is because I was watching everybody's vlogs. Yesterday, yo, yesterday, oh dear, video after video after video after, all over everybody's side, everybody. So you can look at certain people and see who are lying. Oh, sorry, I gotta get up a little bit. My side's hurting me. Yeah, you can look at certain people and see who's just like talking shit, and who's just in it for the hype, and who's just elaborating and embellishing their stories. But you see, when I watched Danger, me feel her. I felt her. I felt it. That's all I can describe it as. I felt it. Sorry, I don't know what happened, but I'm hoping that I can connect these two videos. Now this looks even stupider. Anyways, I tried using one app to do the video, and it doesn't give you an option to pause. It just tells you to retake. So I just put that one aside and I'm gonna start here. So as I was saying, when I watched Danger's video, yeah man, I felt it. I felt everything. I felt her. I believe her. So the dirty boy, Lal, Spice's baby father, raped her. She didn't tell anybody. Well, she told one person. I think that person was the mix-up again. Another person. But, yeah, so he raped her. But at the time, the only thing people knew is that the two of them did hook up. So, with that being said, which, I get it. Because if I was Spice, I would have done the same thing. You got to go. You can't sleep with my baby father. And me pay you for work, and you disrespect me. So she was let go out of the dance team. And see me, I didn't really pay attention to the dancers' names and the dancers this. It was just, Spice with our dance at them. So I wasn't in, I think there was maybe one that I kind of followed afterwards, and that was Daima. I not even know them name too good, but the reason why I followed her was because she was just full of excitement, man. She did a joke. She was full of jokes, but didn't really pay attention to dancer names and the dancer community and the politics of dancing and all that stuff. I just know them as Spice dancer. So me personally never noticed that she was gone. But apparently there was like all these conspiracies going around and widespread curiosity about, oh, where she there? So, sorry, I just had to calm down because I was about to call somebody out their name, and I'm not going to do that. So the reader man, you know what I am going to call him though? The OB man, because of that. At that thing. You know what? I'm not even giving him that. He's not a reader man. He ain't no reader man. Him a clout man. He might look for clout. My opinion. You can't tell me about my opinion. He might look for clout. Anyway, so yeah, so him put that out there in the universe. All them these things he didn't have to discuss. If you're coming for Spice, come for Spice. You don't have to draw on the baby father. You have to draw on dancer drama. You're a fool, man. And you're there, Toronto. You're a fool. Anyways, so as I was saying, so my girl came out and clarified that. and was saying no, I'm a psycho, and explained what happened that night and why she made certain decisions. And yeah, man, it makes sense to me. So that's one section of it. But no, the baby father, him come out now, and not saying I agree with him, but that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna come out and defend himself. But here's where I give him wrong. Because him call the reader man. Like him and the reader man are friend. And there's certain calls that, you know, he's just like, yeah, confirming things that the reader man's asking about his baby mother and the youth and virgin. You shouldn't be involved with this man. Go hold your corner. Defend yourself for the accusations that are being put forth regarding you. But anything to do with Spice, you for so right there I lost off of that. So the reader man's chatting all sorts of stuff like yell over people and hey, me have my money and blah blah blah. So what is this all about then? If you have your money, go to studio and go pay for them play your song. You have your money. Him the on the bed in Toronto, you know. I spread money out and I top out him I wear $2,000 pot virgin. I come from Toronto. And one thing Toronto is full of culture, gal. And remember me tell you, although the mall them lock, the culture them have them stockpile. And if you were brought here as a host, as a party where you fly in upon them work visa, you know, where you just try, I'm not even gonna talk the things down. The one thing that our promoters, our dancehall promoters are gonna do is make sure you have our clothes, make sure you have little money, and make sure you're staying in a decent place. Virgin, not putting down where you're staying, but on a hot spot that hotel I rent for cheap. So you could have your money. Don't brag on them thing there. Because staying in a hotel in the airport, you know, see how the tile them I lift off of the floor in your room, Virgin. And a hot hotel that. So don't carry on like you're in top in Canada, Virgin. A Toronto me come from. Don't boast on us, Virgin. Don't boast. But anyways, so yes, they're talking all sorts of shit. I just don't have no respect for this. You know what I mean? So anyways, no. Him said that night if Spice is not gonna respond and Ray, blah blah blah. So now, boom, now Spice responds and call out to everybody. Call out who she feel a plan for her, you know, clarified all the other bullshit. Ray. So when this is going on, enough people are saying, well, where's Spice's virgin? And how come they're not coming out and defending her? And I'm not gonna lie, I was like, how come Richie not say nothing? Richie's a DJ, a selector in Jamaica. And him and Spice are like Tix and Butty. For me, from what I see online, because I'm a fan, so I just see the social medias and the interviews. From what I see online, Spice, Pampate, and Richie Spice, them like this man, them my brother and sister. So it crossed my mind, but it was no thing. I'm like, oh, it's coming soon though. So boom, no. Spice do her Instagram live, and then boom, no, Richie come on. So Richie taught the things them, I defend him friend man. I rate him for that man. Him talk about everything. How Spice not leave out her friend them. Then him start talk about the dancers. Oh Lord. About the dancers, they're wicked, them man grateful, cause nobody no call, nobody no come out online and defend her and Ray, and then he bust the news. Teen Spice is done. There's no more Teen Spice. It's over. You see when Richie Spice start talking the things, damn. Because everybody did a watch. When Richie talked the things them. Because, yeah, man, from the outside looking in, yeah, man, you guys are a bunch of ungrateful bitches. This woman does so much for you. And when she only pay you 700 US. At Jamaica you come from. At the West Indies you come from. And that doesn't mean that you feel suck salt. But you see, when you get little salt, be thankful, brethren. I'm not Jamaican, but I've been around a lot of Jamaicans. I grew around Jamaica all my life. I've gone to Jamaica many occasions, and I've seen a lot in Jamaica. And let me tell you, Jamaica ain't no bed of roses. Yeah, man, it hype. You can go there and party and have a ball and bang ganja and drink white rum and da 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 da. Remember me tell you, you see the people them down there? Hand to mouth. Hand to mouth. And I'm not putting them down. Because you see, out of all the Caribbean islands, and I've been intermingled with everybody, including Finley. I'm talking friends. Like, I have a lot of female friends, male friends, everybody kind of friends, work with different people from different Caribbean islands. Because I'm a person, when you're from the Caribbean, like, say I'm in a work environment, and I find out you're black, first of all, I'm very into you. When you're a West Indian, I can connect with you. Because I grew up in a West Indian household. I grew up with a West Indian mother and father, aunties, uncles, cousins. We go down to the West Indies every Christmas, every summer, from I was about 6. So I'm part of the culture. I may be born in Canada, but you see this heart and this blood that run through my body is Navision. St. Kitts Nevis, me definitely represent. But yeah. So when I make this statement, I feel like, yeah, I can stand behind it. You see Jamaican people, hand to mouth. But you see Jamaican people, them a hustler. They can take a piece of grass, virgin, and make a meal out of that. They can live off of the land. They can, out of all the islands, like I said, marry them. So I'm not putting nobody down. But you see them dancer there? Yeah, man, them ungrateful. Because although it's a job, she treats you guys like her little sister them, her little friend them. And for you to get 700 US a day, people in Jamaica make that in a week. And don't even make that. In fact, this is not what I've heard and see. I've seen it with my own 4 eye of them. Jamaica people might work for an entire week and get $100 US. Or let me take it out of the US. I've also seen somebody work a whole week and come back with 2,000 Jamaican dollars. That's a lot of money. That's a week. So I don't understand why I'm making these statements, because it bothers me that they were complaining. Oh, she give it to her $700 a night. Then we have chip up, go back. Yeah, work. She's also paying for your plane fare to get you out of Jamaica, for you to see different things them, to see the tall building them, to feel the cool, for see other cultures. She's paying for you guys to eat. She had dress on her. Ungratefulness. So, like I said, so when all the dancers it showed how ungrateful they were. Then they start let out the secret them out the camp. Una nyam pum pum un let yam pum pum, who was submissive, who was bite this and who chat out that and who not do this and who want get out that and bring in this. So then boom, there's another fireball starting. This little stupid Orbia man start all this, just cause Spice say Richie has your best friend. So now everybody's coming out and everybody's coming out. So yeah, it's a sticky situation. It's crazy. But here's my thing, why I decided to talk about this, because I was talking to my cousin and I sorry, I said this to her. My cousin, yeah? My cousin set history in our family. Now, when I say she set history in my family, I'm not saying my family don't have things, because my lineage is very wealthy on both sides, my father's side and my mother's side. So like both my grandparents on my mother's side were business people. They owned a lot of property, a lot of land, a lot of businesses. My father's side, my grandmother on my father's side started off very humbly, but my last name lineage is very powerful now in our island. You get what I mean? With island politics. So I come from a wealthy lineage. And I say that to say this. My cousin just started, I told her yesterday, I go, you're a trendsetter. My cousin just made a purchase, and I thought it was an amazing purchase. People can buy land, people can buy multiple houses, people can have, homes in multiple countries, and all those things are good. But you see what my cousin did? She's, like I said, this is exactly what I said to her, and I'm going to repeat it. My cousin stepped out of the box and set a trend. My cousin bought herself a mobile home. One of those like Winnebagos, little homes. You drive around, you can park anywhere. It's got a kitchen, shower, beds, those mobile homes. And the reason why I say she stepped out of the box and set a trend, because in my family, nobody has done that. And that is a really good purchase. So I was super proud of her. And the reason why I say it's a good purchase, because not only can she enjoy that, it's an investment. For my bond, people are rent out them thing there and take these, country, long haul country things, like rides and all those stuff. People rent them. A few months ago, I heard my cousin talking about it. We never really had to take her out. We just have a conversation. I'm like, yeah, man. But all them pretty, them nice. And then boop, she buy one this week. I'm so proud of my cousin. I'm proud of her. And I'm proud of her because she thought outside the box. Now, I don't know who, so don't get it twisted. But I know there's going to be naysayers. Why'd she do that? She's taking up all this, buying that for what? Blah, blah, blah. No one wants to think outside the box and think about the potential. And like I said, I rate my cousin. Because anything she put her mind to, she'd get it, man. And she started off as a hustler, a road hustler. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there, you know. But yeah, she not only is she a hustler, my phone rang, that's why it chipped out. But now she is older now, and she's taken everything she's acquired from her younger days when she used to be road hungry, road hustler. You know what road hustler is? You'll understand. I'm not going into details, but my cousin was a road hustler. And you see all that she learned through all that hustling? She's taken all that knowledge now, grown up, and done and is doing good things with herself. So I'm proud of her. So reason why I got to all of this is because like we need to change. Because that's why I said like I wanted to. Oh yes, that's why I got to this story. Mind me, because sometimes we might just come off a track. But the reason why I mentioned that is because at the same time now, I called her and I congratulated her, and I was like, oh my god, we just want more sport here. My cousin this one post a picture, is it alright? And as I said it, I said, you know what, cuz? And she was already saying yes, but I said, you know what, cuz? No. Because after what I seen online happen with Spice, it reminded me that bad mind is still out there. It never went nowhere. It did it. And you know what happens when bad mind takes effect? It try fuck you up. And I don't want to be responsible. I don't want no parts of my cousin getting screwed up. Why? Because we want nothing but good things for her. You hear me? And it's a damn shame that I cannot brag about my cousin because I have to be mindful of the wickedness that's out there in the real world. So while I'm on the phone with my cousin in our world, because at the time it's our world, me and her dip on phone we are chat, I'm so happy, and I can't take that happiness outside of that world and bring it into reality, because I want to protect my cousin, because bad mind is out there. So the lesson I learned from this whole dirty Orbiabad Queen Spice Team Spice dancers and everybody else is that bad mind is out there. It's real. It exists. So one thing I said I am going to do is I fully agree. You know, it's a shame that you can't really, you know, is battery dead? It died. Okay. Well, it's a damn shame that this had to happen to Spice because, yo, how I look at it, she was putting everybody on the map. And because of that, bad mind and thing just made the whole platform show us. Because let me tell you, and I'm going to say this loud and proud because it's my opinion and nobody can tell me about my opinion. So that's when I make these strong statements, I make sure to say it's my opinion. But as I was going to say is it's better you keep your things to yourself, because virgin, it's not good again, man. People not good again. People are very bad mind. People will throw you under the bus. People will smile in your face, literally, and sell you out. And it's not good. It's not good at all. We have to do better as black people. We gotta get fight from everybody. You mean if you tell me that we have to watch out against who, like the fighting against people amongst our own? We got too much nutball, man. But I do want to play this song because this is her song. She released, well, she hinted it, dropped it as a hint. I think it was last year, maybe 2 years ago, you know. And I did love the song, and I always wondered why it never played. But because of this railway, we got the back thing for it. But yeah, man, VP Records, you for release that tune, yeah. It's not good for you, girl. But I know I will learn the hard way. Smiling at your face, them a crack behind your back. One like them a sheep, but them a wolf in a pack. Now make them be your weeping knees, but you don't be your crack. If once could have talk to you, just be you that shot. Say them love you, don't fall for that. Man too much, so I just remember that. My money done it, feed them all around the world. Prices in you out with 2 shillings and pearls. Mama used to tell me, it's not good for you, girl. But I know I'ma learn the hard way. Mama used to tell me, stay away from them girls. Mama used to tell me. Yeah. God works in mysterious ways, remember me tell you. Because that song couldn't be more true to word for this woman right now. Black people, we need to do better. We need to do better. Anyways, guys, I'm probably going to come back with another video today. I'm bored. I'm home. I'm quarantine. Not because I have COVID. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, I'm home and I'm bored and I'm locked down in my house, and yeah. So I'll probably drop another video later on today, but I hope you like my opinionated video. I know it chop up. I'll get through. I'm new to YouTube. So try to give me a little chance. Yeah, you know, me soon get better. But please subscribe to my channel, comment, and like video, no man. We all a try a thing, man. Let's make the change now and support one another and beat out the barrel full of bad mind that's out there in our community. Let's prevail. Let's do this. Bye.